Yep. 52. God. Bears lose to the Lions. Not a shock. I think the score was shocking enough. Losing Jalen is just another kick in the balls. I don't know. Welcome, Tailgate Show, Jeremy. It's pretty down day. I've waited a couple of days to try to wrap my brain around what I watched. And it was just so bad. It's just so bad. You can't get your tight ends involved because they're too busy blocking because you have to compensate for bad tackle play on both sides. You try to do things to get the running game going, and it just can't. The defense is just god-awful. They're playing like it's passive zones, and when they are in man, they're getting torched across the seams and in the flats. And I don't know. I put out there on Twitter, there's a good chance this team goes 0-4 into the bye week. And that's not going to sit well. It doesn't sit well at 0-2, knowing that other teams are 2-0, like the Colts. I don't know. Where do you go? You got Dallas coming in. Luckily, Dak Prescott didn't throw for 400 yards or anything last week. He did. Shit. Malik Neighbors, if you're in fantasy, start your Cowboys. Until this defense decides to grow a set and play with some fire and send the house more than once. I would imagine Kyler Gordon's not going to play again. Thank God we extended that guy. I like the way Kyler plays when he plays, but he ain't playing. He hasn't played a full season yet, and it doesn't look like it's going to start now. The linebacker play is not great. Not bad, but not great, and the corners are just terrible. Stevenson's trying to play the QB or the CB1, and not ideal. Your safeties are out of position again. They've stayed out of position, it seems like. I feel like once or twice a game Kevin Byard is biting hard on a play fake, and you just see a receiver run right past him. And then you've also seen, like on some of the runs, especially versus Detroit, taking bad angles, getting caught up in the wash. Just not shedding blockers. That there's a run in the third quarter that the Lions do on the off tackle on the right side, Vine Sewell, and literally you can see the numbers on the inside of every Bears jersey that's in pursuit, all walled to the inside. It was beautiful to watch as an offensive line watcher. It was terrible to watch as a Bears fan. I was just like, God damn, I hate this. But it's beautiful because they hit it perfectly. It's just like, they got your number, dude. You're not getting off these blocks. You're done. I don't know where to go. I don't know where you go from here. All I know is 3rd and 30 on offense ain't going to help. We've already experienced like 3 or 4 of those already this year because we're dumb and we jump and we do stupid shit. This coaching staff is I don't know what the goal is right now. I know the goal is to make Caleb better, but do you do that with guys going 3rd and 30? No, I don't think so. I think everybody, except for Joe Thuney on the offensive line, is up for debate. Drew Dahlman's not played well. He's not played great. He's not played terrible. But he's not been what you spent money on. Jonah Jackson continues to not surprise and be a question mark. Wright has not been the guy. He's inconsistent. And the left tackle, Braxton. Braxton's getting put on skates a couple of times. I mean, you don't want to not give a guy credit for a whole game whenever it's maybe a play or two, but it's like plays, like 2 or 3 plays, but they're killer plays. Killer plays. It's like, come on, man. We need you to hold up. Eventually, you're just going to have to say, offensive line be damned. Caleb, just spread them out. Give your tight ends a chance. Go 4 wide. Go 20-21 with your tight ends out wide. You can't sit there and just chip and not use them in the offense anymore. It's Kyle Monongai season. It's time. The guy runs hard. I think they put up, I think it was Hogan John said something that the offensive line is basically creating 2 yards of push before anybody touches our running back, and DeAndre Swift ain't getting it done. If your offensive line is giving you 2 yards and you only have to really average 3.5 to 4 to get a first down every 3 downs, maybe you're the problem, Mr. Swift. Because, see, in one breath, the pass protection's not great. In the other breath, the run blocking is decent enough. I don't know. The defensive line looks like shit, too. Montez Sweat's got 6 tackles and 1 assist in 2 games. Not good enough for however many $1 million that we paid him. Billings played all right. Are we done with the Gervon Dexter experiment? I want him to be great, but he's just not. At least in this current iteration of the Dennis Allen, Mel Tucker experiment, which sure feels like Mel Tucker, doesn't it? And when I say Mel Tucker, first of all, it's going to be like, oh, gross. Well, it is gross. But the reality is that Mel Tucker, whenever he took over the job, didn't have any of his guys initially. They were all older guys that were locked in contracts, very similar to what Dennis Allen's is going through. It was very passive. Just like, if you're not going to do it against Dallas and Matt Eberflus with this defense, who will be, a lot of these guys were under Eberflus last year and probably have something to say about it. If the defense isn't motivated this week, then you have a fundamental coaching problem at the defensive coordinator. You should turn them loose, because Eberflus wouldn't. It's what they were all clamoring for. It's what they all wanted. They wanted to play free and play fast, and Eberflus didn't really let them do that and play aggressive. This defense needs to get aggressive. You got to find a rush somewhere. If you're not going to get it out of 4, which you're not, I don't know, maybe with some guys getting healed off week 4, coming off the IR, maybe Austin Booker can do something. He was the only one that showed any promise. Dom Robb actually played a little bit last week. He did make a tackle, I think. But still, nothing. Nothing that you'd be like, oh, look, there's pass rush. So, I don't know. Like I said, Dallas comes in. I'm starting my Cowboys. Dak Prescott, you're in. You know. The sad thing is that's a team that can score at the 50. Brandon Aubrey's a weapon. Something that we thought we had with the punter with Torrey Taylor. Torrey Taylor has been an utter disappointment. That you wasted a 4th round pick on him. And it is wasted. I'm sorry. You could get better production out of Trenton Gill. Really could. Because it was all the way his ball falls down, the way the way the ball turns over, it's just different. This and that. It's not. It's given literally no returner any issues. So we bear down. Things to watch for with Dallas. I'll give you a couple of things to watch for. They're going to come after our tackles again. I would expect stunts. A lot of stunts. Jackson Bartholomew Sanborn II comes home. He'll have a game. He's going to have a good game, I'm afraid. Everybody talks about Eberflus and how he knows Caleb and this and that. He goes, in my brain, my first thought is he pretty much knows the tackles. The interior of the line he doesn't know very well. The tackles he knows. And most of the skilled positions, so he's probably going to attack the tackles hard. Probably some late blitzing off the corner. You got to beat the blitz. You got to hope Caleb gets there quick. And if Kyle is that starting back, which I hope Monangai is, that he picks it up, because they'll probably run that patented nickel blitz, because Eberflus loved it with us. I imagine he's doing it with them too. I don't know how you stop CeeDee Lamb. I don't know how you stop their running game. Their offensive line is beat up, but that's nothing new. Sweats went against a backup and a guy that was questionable to start the last 2 weeks, and it's been pretty much ghost town. So watch the tackles on offense. On defense, watch. It's always the guy you least expect. So I'd say watch the running backs coming out of the backfield. I feel like they could have for Dallas, they could put our linebackers in bad spots. So I wouldn't be surprised if Noah Sewell, I would assume that he'll probably start again, is put in conflict and forced to make a play. I don't see us winning. I don't see us winning till maybe after the bye week. But here's hoping. Who knows? I'd love to be wrong. Go Bears, bear down if you like this. Subscribe, comment, give it a like. Do whatever you do. And that's just another episode of the Tailgate Show. Bear down.